Hey, what's going on, everybody? Oh yeah, you're not mistaken, got my Hollywood shades on. Guys, guess what? It's the Phantom Awards. Yes, the Phantom Awards. Look at this shit. We got decorations. Decorations. Alright, now this is actually the pre-show, is what this is right here. We're going to be doing the pre-show. I'm going to kind of just give you a little, little intro. Plus, we have the Phantom Hall of Fame, the class of 2013. So without any further ado, without me just milking this, let's just go ahead and get to the Hall of Fame inductees. The class of 2013. Alright? So, here we go. Here's the members of the Phantom Hall of Fame, and all these guys definitely deserve to be in here. Alright? I mean, there's no doubt about it. So, and you know what? You guys all had hands. That's one thing about tonight. No complaints, no crying foul. Everybody voted. Everybody had a chance to nominate. So, this ain't even mine. This is all you guys. This is everybody. So, and I want to thank everybody who did participate. Thank you very much. The Phantom really appreciates it. So, all right. So here we go. The Phantom Hall of Fame class of 2013. Of course, you know this guy right here. He has an iconic horror look. All right. He's been in a number of horror movies, but I think he's probably best known for The Hills Have Eyes. Michael Berryman. Come on. Boom. Next guy, of course, you know, he's one of the greatest horror directors of all time with movies like Halloween. You know, he did, for not just horror, he also branched out, did other genre films, Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China. Come on, John Carpenter. Boom, he's in. We got the Man of 1,000 Faces. Okay, this dude's a silent film icon. Done films like, you know, Hunchback of Notre Dame. And of course, one of my personal favorites, one of my inspirations, the Phantom of the Opera. Lon Chaney, boom. And of course, you know, his boy, who was the Wolfman. He has also portrayed the Mummy and Frankenstein's monster. Boom, Lon Chaney Jr. He's in there. Up next, we got, yeah. I might butcher a couple of these names. Go easy on me. Not this one, though. This, you know, she's a scream queen, has been in a lot of, you know, horror movies, mostly B stuff lately, but, you know, she's going to be remembered as the little girl from Halloween 4. We're talking about Danielle Harris. So, boom. Also, member of the Phantom Hall of Fame. Alright, next we got Linnea Quigley. Linnea Quigley. How do you pronounce that? Linnea? Miss Quigley, if you're reading this, I am very sorry. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. But, of course, you know, come on, Scream Queen, who, you know, has been known for, you know, Return of the Living Dead and Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Boom. Among others. You know, a lot of other ones in there as well. Up next we got, of course, you know, he was known for, most, you know, famously known as the Frankenstein's monster. He's also was the Mummy. And, yeah, he's had a great career. In fact, all those old Universal dudes, I think he's the greatest actor of them all. Boris Karloff. Definitely, you know, earned a spot here. And, of course, you can't mention Boris Karloff without this next guy. He was Dracula, the original. And has since, you know, he's been in a, you know, shitload of horror movies since then. Bela Lugosi. So, boom. There it is on that one. This next one's another Scream Queen. With movies like Night of the Comet, Chopping Mall, etc. We got Kelly Maroney. If I'm mispronouncing that last name, I do apologize. Kelly Maroney. Yes. This next guy, of course, you know, he was a Roger Corman regular. He later became a, you know, Joe Dante regular. You know, The Howling, Terminator. Fucking, he was in The Terror with Jack Nicholson. I mean, come on, this guy, Dick Miller. Dick Miller is now a member of the class of 2013. This next guy, of course, is another horror icon with movies like The Abominable Dr. Phibes, House on Haunted Hill, The Tingler. Come on, Vincent Price. Boom. Next guy, he's known as the Candyman. He's also been in the Final Destination films. He was in Hatchet most recently. Tony Todd. Boom. Another one. Just great to have him on there. And this last one is probably going to be a little controversial. But he had the required votes to get in. This next one, everybody's going to probably piss on. The very last member, the very last inductee into the Phantom Hall of Fame. He's had a great music career. This dude has always infused horror with his music. He's the director of Devil's Rejects, Halloween, Rob Zombie. He's probably going to get a lot of shit on this one, but guess what? This is your guys' Hall of Fame too. And you know what? I am proud to bring Rob Zombie into this. So there you have it, class of 2013. So, yes. Now, guys, we've been talking about this for months now. I mean, back in October, I started dropping the hints on this and everything, and I'm just glad we're finally here. The Phantom Awards. And, you know, we've actually had pretty decent, you know, amount of movies. Like, I kind of put the movies down this year until I went back and started tallying up the votes and getting nominations ready. I'm like, we actually had a pretty decent year. So I got kind of a list here, and we'll go through this real quick of just some of the horror movies of last year, you know. The year started off, of course, with The Devil Inside. Now, I wasn't a huge fan, but whatever, it was a hit. I believe the sequel's coming out soon. So, boom, you know, it kicked off with that. We saw a number of franchises, you know, pick up in our sequel, such as Underworld, with Underworld Awakening. Of course, Resident Evil had another one with Resident Evil Retribution. And, of course, we had a fourth Paranormal Activity movie. A couple movies that weren't even nominated this year. I thought that's kind of weird. A couple of big movies that hit. The Possession, which was a huge movie. I ain't gonna lie, I have not yet seen it, but I've heard nothing but great things about it. And the other one I can see why it wasn't. I mean, I nominated it, but it didn't make it past the nomination stage. Prometheus, yes. I mean, the prequel to Alien, huge movie right there. And of course, I think you know, one of the big heavy hitters tonight. And of course, I mentioned Resident Evil earlier. That's one of the huge ones. It's got shitload of nominations. Some of them aren't fair, but whatever. But another one's Sinister. Movie's made for only $3 million, dude, and it hit $18 million opening weekend. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me, dude? That's fucking phenomenal. Boom, blowing up right there. Another one, the sequel to The Collection. Damn good. That's another one that's a big heavyweight tonight. It got a lot of nominations. And then finally, of course, I think another big noticeable mention, which also gathered a lot of nominations, The Loved Ones. You know, Australian horror film that was just, they said it was a cross between Texas Chainsaw Massacre and 16 Candles. And you know what? They're right. So, yes, guys, come back on the next video. It will be the Phantom Awards. Fuck it, we're partying. So, boom, come back. Decorations, look at the decorations. Look at the decorations. It's great. It's crazy right there. All right. Boom.